Oh, good morning. Welcome to another episode of Flowish Fridays. We're actually here in Huntington Beach area. We're going to be checking out some new board shorts I designed for dark seas. So let's hang out. It's going to be a good day. We're going to do some other fun stuff too. So let's roll.
We're never going back to California.
Here we are, we're at Action A. We're gonna check out, this is where they do the board shorts, hand stitched right here in California. This is it. So yeah, I mean, it's a complex process, outsourcing the fabric, coming up with the art, coming up with a cut, all of that stuff. And I'm like super obsessive about this because I really wanted my board short to be like something that I truly believed in, because I've worn a lot of board shorts over the years, and I wanted something really special. So these are the guys to do it. The OG board short guy behind all this and behind this operation is RJ. He's done board shorts for everybody. Like if you bought board shorts, you've probably worn some that have been made by this dude. So after years of wearing all sorts of different board shorts, like I've just gotten really picky. The board shorts that I've been wearing the last few years, before I got with Dark Seas, they failed me in a lot of ways. So I wanted to build something that was like I could put on at the beginning of summer, one pair, and take off at the end of summer. So yeah, I can't show you guys the exact board shorts right now that have my name on them, but they're gonna be dropping soon. So stay tuned. These are gonna be ones you don't wanna miss. This is my friend RJ. He's the man behind the scenes running this show. So thank you for your time, brother. I love your work. I love your work.
Thanks so much for coming.
Yeah, thanks so much. And you and me, we're going to Huntington Surf and Sport, see Pesci, deliver some boards, maybe get some lunch, check the pier, I don't know, go to Orange County, get weird. So here we are, Main Street, Huntington Beach. We're gonna go inside, see Pesci. Where's Pesci? Yo, yo. Howdy. What's up, amigo? Good to see you.
You too.
All right. Hey, I'm gonna order an espresso. They've got Java Point here. Can I get a double espresso? Yes. With a little splash of cream and maybe one stevia in there? Okay. Hold on a second. Machado, dude. The guy never fails. I mean, does that not look like fun to you? Anybody who surfs should sleep better at night, knowing that there's boards out there like this to keep them psyched and having fun and motivated. You don't always have to be on this. You can be on this too. So y'all noticed I don't have any boards in here right now, but I do have a couple in the car, I think 2. So I'm gonna pull around back, meet Pesci, and stick a couple boards in that rack. So if you guys see this, maybe you can run down here and grab one. I think I got an Outlier and maybe a neoclassic. I'm not sure.
When did you start making this guy? How'd that come about? The Outlier.
Yep. Outlier came about from just borrowing a bunch of my dad's kind of boards like this when I was a kid, and always had fun on them. And kind of when I was over performance shortboarding and wanted to maximize wave count and just glide around,
Yeah.
I wanted to revisit some of those ideas that those boards had. Like just nice flat, low rails, rolled bottom.
You talking like 70s era boards or?
Yeah,
that you were
a little
screwing
bit,
around on?
yeah. And my dad had some kind of late 60s boards that
Okay.
were a little bit similar too. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted something like super ergonomic.
Dude,
That
people
was
like
like-
this thing.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
easiest board to ride ever. And that's really what I was hoping for. Is like something that like somebody who wasn't a performance valued surfer could
Yeah.
go out and just feel like Superman. You know what I mean?
I've seen it. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen this ridden at C Street, going as fast as can be on like the most crumbliest sections.
Yeah.
And then for this board, is there a certain fin that you always go to for?
I pretty much ride the smallest parallax fin, 9.5, and I ride it at the front of the box.
Full rake, tons of tip flex.
Yep.
Thinner base.
Thinner base. And then I'll run the, like when we go to Kelly's pool or something,
Yeah.
like the involvement fin, 9.5, 'cause it has a little more base.
Okay.
Doesn't slide as much. So if the waves are super good, I'll ride that fin.
So you like a fin with more twang?
I like to get all the little feels and fairy dust out of this thing, you know what I mean? It's like a really good feeler, you know, so yeah, I'm not trying to do airs or nothing on these boards like this, you know.
Yeah, there's no reason to.
It's just a nice cruisy design.
And then you got a kind of a hole-ish.
Yeah, rolled
Bottom on
entry,
it.
like standard displacement hole.
You do that on this one and the parallax.
And this one.
And this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then flat, like under your turning stance. Just flat, nothing else.
Yeah.
You know, simple as can be. And I think the simpler I keep these boards, the more people enjoy them. Don't need to go too crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the basis of this type of design, like an Andrini or a Yater, like people that were in that frame of mind about like A to B quick with least amount of resistance. I love that.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, so you did the whole bottom on this, or I don't want to say bottom,
Yeah.
but
Entry.
just entry.
Yeah.
And then you said on the Neo Classic too?
Yep.
On
Rolled
this one's
bottom.
the 10.0.
Yep.
And then this one was your what board?
So like when I spent a few years riding this type of board, kind of a speed driven, kind of easy to ride board.
Yeah.
And then I got back on my logs, they felt really sluggish.
Okay.
And so I wanted to build a log that felt like this, but you could still nose ride it. And so just like a really nice wide point back, traditional longboard template, but rolled entry, same
Back
bottom,
here.
same bottom.
Yeah, okay.
Just a lot more tail flip, so when you do go to the nose, it will slow down.
So
and
this
keep you in the
one
pocket.
literally morphed into a nose riding longboard for you.
Yeah,
It
like
went here to here.
this type of surfboard
Yeah.
changed my life and made me reevaluate everything I do.
I can't even get my arm around it.
That's because you got short
I
arms.
do have short arms. This flat rocker on the nose,
so flat.
that's appealing to me.
Yeah, really fast, man.
Stable.
Fast and stable, and anybody who's getting into traditional longboarding should try this board. Like if you are coming off if you want to bring longboarding into your life, try this, because it'll be like first day you'll love it.
So let's say you are like entering the longboard world, the nose riding.
Yeah.
What fin do you have in mind for this, or what's yours versus mine? At different
Yeah, I
levels?
mean, I would ride. Like I have a fin called the Classic Pivot,
Yeah.
which I designed for this board. But
I
you
could-
could also throw in that involvement fin to loosen it up. You know,
Yeah.
something a little more pivoty for if you're a nose ride guy, and something a little bit more rakey if you're a turning type of cat.
That you will pretty much, no matter the size of the classic pin, you'll run a pivot fin on this.
It depends.
Okay.
It depends on the surf. If I'm at Malibu or something, I'd run a pivot fin. If I'm at windy Oceanside, I'd ride something with
You'll
a little
swap it
twang in
out.
it. Yeah, a little more rake.
I like the edge you put on the back of both of these.
Yeah, I mean, it's like putting power steering in a car.
You could push off
There's
of it.
no way to deny how great it works.
'Cause
If you like the way a surfboard feels, you know.
But usually you'd see this outline and you go, oh, for sure, there's a turned up rail right here. And
Yeah.
then you're throwing edge for the better reason of speed and drive.
Speed and drive.
All
and
around size of wave and
Exactly. Just to bring this, like to pull a traditional longboard into like everything we know about shortboarding and about
yeah.
gliders and whatnot. Like I just feel like there's a time and a place for edge. And a board like this, the intent of this board and the people I want to enjoy this board, it's like, it's a game changer, man.
For me being super basic at longboarding, the edge helps.
The edge helps.
Gives me a little
100%.
more speed out of my little bottom turns and
Yeah.
adjustments on the wave.
And it should just give you comfort to know that like you can turn and
Right.
you don't have to hold back, or it's not going to wash out on you. It'll bite and drive, and that feels rad. You know, some people don't agree. Some people want to keep it
The way it
all
used to
like
be.
60s.
Yeah.
And there's a time and a place for that, but there's a time and a place for this.
And then this one, you glass different than that one, right?
Yeah, this is a Thunderbolt Silver. So this flex is a little bit more traditional feeling.
Yeah.
Still has got the twang and the drive and
And
everything.
you can feel a flex in like, how small of a wave where you can feel the Thunderbolt tech
Knee high.
work? Knee high?
knee high. That one's a Thunderbolt Red, so that's more like a performance value
Yeah.
flex system. But the silver for me, for logs, it just feels right because it's a little heavier,
Sits lower in the water.
sits lower in the water. If you haven't tried Thunderbolt stuff, you should. It's not probably not what you think it is. It's these boards are not built to be like an indestructible, like first timer board. The only reason that I ever got behind this Thunderbolt thing and started working at this is because it's truly a performance valued technology. It has nothing to do with durability. It's like this type of blank and this type of construction actually works better. Has nothing to do with like it being like, oh, I can throw it on the ground. This is not like that type of surfboard. This is like a carbon race bike as opposed to like a steel race bike. It's an ergonomic, performance-based technology. It's 100% hand laminated by the best laminators I've ever seen. So just do a little homework on it because it's pretty rad. It changed my life.
Dude, thanks for bringing them.
You're welcome, brother.
They're here for sale, right?
Yeah. Come in here, check these out.
We'll put a leash string in one of these bad boys.
Put a leash in there if you want. If you're like a newbie, put a leash in there. If you're not, don't. All right, last stop. Here we are. Joker Skate Shop. In my opinion, one of the best ever. So I'm gonna roll in, gonna check out some decks, see what's going on. I'm always looking for to put a few in the stash, so let's roll in. Let's see what's going on in there. That's what I call a score. Lucero for life. Lucero every time. Black label. So look, we're just leaving Joker Skate Shop. I highly recommend swinging by here. They always have like some good goodies. But yeah, I think I'm actually gonna leave you guys here. There's a liquor store next door. Maybe you can get a cerveza, kick back here. I'm gonna get down to the beach. I got a Parallax to ride, and yeah, that's that. Another episode of Flowish Fridays in the books. I love you.
They come running down the same old tracks, the ones that we would run when we were young and we swore not to come back. And I tell myself it's not your fault, but it kind of is, 'cause you never tried. Long before we ever took a stance, and we run